Good afternoon. He's no saint. We've learned something interesting about the man who claims a Chaves County Sheriff's deputy accosted him, prompting that deputy to lose his job. Now the deputy's fighting to get it back. News 13's Cheyenne Cope is live in Roswell with details on a new arrest.
Kim, 29-year-old Cody Mans was arrested Wednesday for possessing heroin. And when we looked more into his past, we found out that this isn't the first time that News 13 has reported on him. A confrontation outside a Roswell store last month landed Chaves County Deputy Alan Covarrubias in jail. He says he went there to confront this man, Cody Mans, after Covarrubias says he found a bag of Mans' heroin outside his apartment. Mans is in a wheelchair, and what happened next quickly caught the attention of bystanders. Mans and others claim Covarrubias, who wasn't on duty or in his deputy gear, was screaming and threatening to beat him up. Covarrubias was arrested and charged with assault and threatening a witness, and says forced to resign. Fast forward to this week when the so-called victim in this case was arrested for possession of heroin. Covarrubias thinks that should be enough to clear his name.
It shows a track record of being untrustworthy, being a drug user, changing his stories.
And this isn't Mans' first arrest. When we started looking into Mans' criminal history, a familiar trend emerged. Turns out that a few years back, News 13 did a story on a man pretending to be an evacuee of the Little Bear fire near Ruidoso to get money from strangers. The man arrested? The same Cody Mans. Roswell resident Nicole Vargas told us back then that she gave Mans money, clothes, food, and even paid for a 2-night stay in a motel, only to find out later it was all an act.
He was dragging like his leg, like he was limping, and he was crying. He said that he was hungry and that he just wanted somewhere to rest. To please help him.
Now, Mans was later charged with 2 counts of fraud, and he later pleaded no contest. He had to pay $100 for each count and plus court fees. Kim, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Cheyenne. Now, Covarrubias says that he has to go to court on Wednesday for those charges against him. He hopes those charges will be dropped and he'll get his job back. The